Welcome everybody to a brand new video. In today's video I just want to talk a little bit about meditating with crystals and how I do it. Now I know meditation is almost like an expression of yourself. So, and like art and other creative outlets, there's no correct way of doing it, only ways that most people find are effective. So, oh, and excuse my really messy hair. I was out in the rain today taking some shots for my music video. Anyway, how to meditate with crystals. First you have to select your crystal. Now depending on what you want to focus on, the crystals will vary. I think my favorite crystal to meditate with, not only because it's beautiful but because it's just deeply calming, is my my smoky quartz sphere. It's one of the clearest crystals I have, and it's just so grounding. And what smoky quartz is really good for is it sort of drives away heavier thoughts and sadness and depression. It brings you more peace and just a greater sense of self-acceptance. At least I found that's what it helps me with. This is my favorite piece of smoky quartz, by the way. Anyway, the way I meditate with crystals is basically you hold one in one hand. Now what I like to hold it in is my right hand because it is my, well, it's the one I use the most. It's my receiving hand. It's, well, just the most active. So I hold it in one hand, but notice that I don't put anything in my other hand. And I like to lay them both just on a knee or just by either side of me, like that, up in front of me sometimes as well. And what I try to do is focus on my breathing, slowly in and out, and just trying to focus more on breathing, calming down, trying not to let any other thoughts intercept my my concentration on my breathing. So I try not to let any other thoughts interfere with my focus on breathing. And if anything does flow through, like, oh, I've got to, I don't know, I've got to buy groceries, or I have to do the laundry, or I have work tomorrow, just let those thoughts slowly come in and pass you by, not paying too much attention to them until you are fully focusing on your breathing alone. You are calm and you are in a just a centered state of mind. After that, well, what I like to do is I like to picture myself in a, well, if you want to call it that, it's called a happy place. I picture myself among some trees on a beautiful cliff face with a view of picturesque white mountains and a castle secluded from the rest of the world, and just feeling like I'm a part of nature and I am just myself in my full entirety. I am not trying to be anybody. I am just being myself in this beautiful place. So imagine somewhere beautiful. Maybe it's on some majestic dunes in a beach. If it's I'm not sure, in space, on the moon, it can be anywhere you want really, as long as it's somewhere you feel calm and just powerless to the sense of beauty and nature around you. I've been told that it's good to ask the crystal for things. So if you've got rose quartz and you ask love, and you think about it, you think like a feeling of love, and imagine it going all the way down your arm, through your elbow and forearm to your hand, coming up into this crystal, and then it returning all the way back up, right up to your crown chakra, it going all the way down through the center of your body into your solar plexus, where there is a beam of light and color just growing and growing as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, imagine the color escaping you through the other side of your hand. And with each breath you draw in, the more the rainbow just takes over your whole body. And it just circulates throughout your bloodstream. And you breathe in, and you become more a part of this beautiful light, a rainbow and there is less emptiness inside you. And as you do that, you want to focus on the power of the crystal. You feel it becoming heavier in your palm. Some people report like tingling or warmth. I sometimes get tingling, and then when you are like in that state where you are so full of light and you've got such a powerful crystal in your hand, you just be, and you have such a clarity of mind, such a peaceful state. It sometimes is good to listen to relaxing music that can help you achieve this state of mind. It really depends. The sound of rain can sometimes help as well. Just one thing to reiterate, the focus is on having the energy of the crystal travel all the way up to your crown chakra, down to your solar plexus, back up to your crown chakra, and out through your, your other palm, your non-dominant palm. And that's it. So that's how I meditate anyway. It just makes me calmer. It brings about a peacefulness in me that sometimes is very much needed, actually, is always very much needed if you're stressed, you've got a lot of things coming up. Anyway, I hope this video helped. A recommended stone to meditate with is always a good starter stone, rose quartz, because everybody knows it as the stone of love. It's very powerful when you use it in meditation, and it can bring about some beautiful, warm, self-accepting feelings. Yeah. Anyway, I hope this video helped out. Maybe I'll do more in future about how to meditate with music, as I do quite often. How to meditate, well, without crystals, in different locations through Tai Chi, etc. Anyway, tune in next time for another video.